Taurus, so welcome to your TikTok extended for May 2022. Sorry that I took forever to actually get these out and uploaded, but here we are, so don't come for me. Also, I want to apologize for my kitten who's meowing over there. He's perfectly fine, I promise. He's in his playpen, which he hates being confined. But anyhow, let's see. So last we checked, Taurus, you were in the energy according to the oracle quickie read we did on TikTok. You guys got the red candle, which talks about self-esteem, willpower, trusting your own intuition, trusting your own self. So totally being in your power and just confident, and a lot of it speaks about the energy of a lot of attraction. So let's get more details. Let's get into it here with your tarot reading. I might have to let him out, but for the meantime, I apologize. Okay, let me just shuffle these and put them. Okay, I just had to go let him out because he wasn't gonna stop crying. So what I was saying is just shuffle these a bit because I haven't pre-shuffled. So see what else the month of May is bringing forth right along the energy of the red candle, which we got on your oracle mini read. It's okay if you guys aren't here from TikTok and you didn't see that, and if you didn't, go check me out. I will link my account for TikTok in the description box. Alright, let's start. So we got the King of Wands, which talks about a natural born leader. You are in that energy right now, Taurus, where you're just in your power right now. Look at that. So it's a fiery energy, very driven, very with your vision is super clear. You have your eyes fixed on the prize, whatever that means to you. Okay. Right behind that, we got the Ace of Swords in reverse. So outside, you're looking like you've got it all together, and maybe you even feel that way in confidence-wise, but in your mind, Taurus, you seem to have some chaos going on that you're probably not telling anyone about, but you are torturing yourself with this chaos that's growing in your mind. Something that has you confused here. The sword, Ace of Swords in reverse. We'll get more details as we go. Let me just see what else pops up for you guys. Stop it. Sorry, my kitten once again. Oi. Okay. So he's 8 weeks old, he's little, so he's not listening to me at all. Oops, there's a card. I don't know if it's over. I didn't even notice here. Cash or distracted mommy. Alright. It's the Hierophant in reverse. This card, oh, there's another one behind it. Alright, so the Hierophant in reverse talks about thinking outside the box or free thinking, right? Like, think the opposite of your upbringing, almost. Unorthodox, you know, like what you were taught maybe when you were growing up. This is interesting because we got another king here. Another suit of swords, also in reverse, like this one. So something's got you all messed up in your mind only. Still something you're keeping to yourself. This king of swords in reverse represents someone who's not a good person and they're in the position of power. That's what I get from that. So we'll get more details on each section here as we go. Interesting. Excuse me. So we have 4 cards that flew out. So first we have more swords here. This is the 9 of swords, which talks about feeling anxious. It talks about feeling sleepless nights and just overall torturous thoughts is what it came to me intuitively. Something's keeping you up that night, Taurus. What is it? Definitely something to do with a big decision here. Here with the 2 of Cups. Also, the 2 of Cups can represent a relationship, a union. We got another king. Wow, we have all 3 kings here. One more, and then we'll have all the kings here. But hey, so this is the King of Cups, which talks about someone a little more compassionate. But they have a good balance between head and shoulders, head and heart. So feelings and logic are hand in hand. So there's quite a few kings here. That's really interesting for us. So then right behind the King of Cups, we have the 6 of Cups in reverse. So, excuse me. So you're choosing to venture out on your own here with the 6 of Cups in reverse, trying to gain your independence back or get your power back from whatever falling out you had here that has you in your head about something. So I'm going to clarify each section so I can put the pieces together here. I'm going to use a different deck to do that. So this is either happening as of currently, it could have already transpired, or it is yet to come. Everyone is different, so let's clarify. So remember when these 2 fell out, I know that this is your energy because I felt that right away here with the King of Wands. So you're feeling like you're in your element and in your power. You're feeling very confident right now. I'm going to remove these for now. Bring them back in a bit. Because we're going to be clarifying these. So, to the world or to everyone around you, it might seem like you've got it all under control. You're good. You're confident. You're exceeding at work. You're good, right? In your own mind and your own thoughts, though, something's wrong, something's chaotic, something's got you confused, something's got you up at night. I don't know. So it's 3 cards that fell out. Wait. So we have the Hierophant again, but this time in upright. So whatever has you in your head has to do with you breaking your moral code, if I'm honest with you here. You could be feeling a little ashamed of something you've done or just a situation or something like that. Of course, it's not for everyone, but some of you definitely. We have the Page of Wands that speaks of a younger energy. Doesn't necessarily mean a younger person, but a younger energy for sure. The gender doesn't matter here. So the Page of Wands is someone who likes to explore. They like excitement. They like to be free, run around wild. That's the Page of Wands here. And yet another King of Wands here. So because the King of Wands is already existing here within this pile, which is this one, which is describing you right now, Taurus, I believe this is your energy. So this conflict, whatever conflict it is, you know better than I do, has to do with you kind of facing off with this younger energy, which is being represented by the Page of Wands. So because you're both the Suit of Wands here, you guys are both fiery energies. Like, you're both quick, you know, to fight, quick to, you know, prove your point or whatever. Whatever this argument or falling out was about has you all in your head. But it also has you questioning whether or not you stay true to your moral code. It just keeps coming up that way. Interesting, Taurus. What did you get yourself into? Well, it's not my business to know, but just as long as you know what's kind of going on or what Spirit's trying to talk about or bring up here, that's all that matters. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next section of cards here, which was the Hierophant in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. Right? And so I feel like this is what you're feeling in your heart because of what's going on in your head. So because we have the Hierophant here once again, but now it's in reverse. So now you know that you feel that you've broken your moral code, that you didn't stay true to your belief system within this altercation here, which leaves you ultimately feeling like you took advantage of your position of power somewhat, or you manipulated the situation in some sort of way where you feel like you disappointed yourself ultimately within this situation here. And I got that all intuitively without having to clarify, but I'll see what else comes out here with the clarifying piece. Yeah, you feel restless over the situation here. Like your mind just keep playing the scenario over and over and over because you feel bad about it ultimately. You feel guilt. Not necessarily guilty, but sad, and you're not okay with the outcome or just the whole action of it all, with the whole event that went down. So here we have the Knight of Wands, and I feel like this is how you view that you behaved recklessly here. Like the Knight of Wands in reverse represents reckless energy. So someone who's just down to fight just to fight, not that it was necessary to do so. And this was heavily due to a relationship of some sort or some sort of jealousy trip or something, because the Ace of Cups is here. The Ace of Cups represents like a union, you know, so it speaks of love. The Cups represent emotions, the heart, you know, matters of the heart. If not that, because obviously, like I said, it's not the same for everyone, but if not that, then it had to do with you defending or you snapping due to someone who you love, and maybe possibly defending that person, and that's when things spiraled out of control. We move on to the next section of cards that flew out, which was the fact that you feel now like you want to venture out on your own, away from this situation, right? And grow spiritually, maybe even like just grow within yourself to recover from all the damage that's you kind of caused yourself within this situation, it feels like, right? Yeah, because this falling out that you had was definitely with someone who you cared deeply for, or you defended someone who you cared deeply for, and that's what started the whole thing, which is part of the reason why you feel so bad about it now, because that wasn't the way to go. Because maybe if you were defending someone who you love, that's not the message you're trying to send or portray, right? It's not like someone looks up to you, that's not the image. That's not who you are. That's not what you want them to be, ultimately. And if the falling out was with someone who you love, then it's almost the same thing. That's why the Hierophant came out twice. It talks about your moral code, your morals, ethics, tradition, family, you know. So definitely that. Let's see what else. Excuse me. Yeah, you're just unhappy right now with the outcome, with the whole situation here with the Four of Cups. I mean, sorry, the Nine of Cups in reverse. You're just not okay. You know, you're like, maybe I should have done that. So, and right now you're just kind of like in stuck mode here with what to do next. You're kind of afraid of what your next move should be or might be, which seems natural, right? I mean, you guys just got into this application that didn't end well, and now you're all confused and tortured in your own feelings in your own head. So let's just grab all these cards, put them away, and I'm gonna go ahead and ask Spirit for some advice and guidance for you guys here within the situation that Spirit is bringing up within your reading. I'm gonna do this so with the original deck that we began. Here we go. So this one, we're gonna ask for some advice and guidance for Taurus for the situation that was brought up in the reading. What month of May? Advice or guidance from Spirit. The Two of Wands in reverse. So again, caught between choices, right? decisions and stuff. So you fear the outcome of whatever choice you're gonna have to make anyway, because of your choice to not plan, or due to your poor planning, right? You feel like either way could not end up good. I feel like you feel like any choice that you make is only gonna make the situation worse. You feel like you might have acted too impulsively. Obviously, it sounds like it, right? So, there was some unfairness going on throughout that action due to your impulsiveness. You might have acted unfairly, obviously. So that's Spirit. I'm so sorry. Spirit confirming that, which you are probably already feeling. And Spirit's not telling you that or confirming that to make you feel bad. I promise. Spirit just wants you to take accountability. Take accountability, acknowledge that. And we have the Empress in reverse. So somebody was being nosy within the situation, and that's what sparked the whole thing. Very obviously here. Someone who's almost like dependent on that like gossip to make them happy. I don't know, it sounds like intuitively I picked that message up there with that Empress in reverse card. Yeah, so Spirit is just reminding you, like, don't forget ultimately where you come from, who you are. Here with the Ten of Pentacles, which talks about your legacy, your, you know, again, tradition, moral code. Don't stray away from that just because someone who you love is, like, egging you on to, like, oh, defend my honor. Like, no, if you gotta look at the whole situation before you act impulsively. If the situation already transpired, then now you just learned the lesson, right? The 6 and the 5, look at that. That's funny. So the 6 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands talks about being generous, sharing your, not only your wealth, but your knowledge. That's also very valuable. Within conflict that will or can transpire in the future, you should definitely use your head over your impulsive heart. Sometimes our heart gets ahead of our thoughts, and so we can't think clearly. So we just act due to our feelings and emotions, and that's not good because it never ends well that way. But if you already went through this and you know, so lesson learned, just take it as a lesson learned. So I feel like we should end there with the tarot, and then before we close your reading, Taurus, we won't make this a super long message. We'll end it there. I feel like we got what we needed out of it. Hopefully you guys did. I'm gonna end your reading with a oracle mindful message here. Alright, I'll go ahead and take it. I feel like Spirit's like, here, it's this one. You guys got the present card. Present as in presently in this moment. I'll go ahead and read it for you guys. And it says, in this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about the future. So, sorry about the glare. There's always a freaking glare. There you are. So, I feel like your mindful message is fitting, right? Live in the here and now. Don't torture yourself with thoughts of like, oh my gosh, I messed up. What am I going to do now? What's everyone going to think? Blah, blah, blah. Just let it go. Let it be. It happened already. Sure, it's easier said than done. But, I mean, if Spirit's advising that you do so, then I suggest you do so. I hope you like your message, Taurus. I hope it really resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one.